Hey, welcome to this cast of a bar game. I wanted to go ahead and cast one of these games as I've been playing it for a few weeks and absolutely love this game. Always been an RTS genre fan. Definitely like StarCraft, Warcraft back in the day were my favorite, I guess, in that genre, but definitely played Total Annihilation too, and in this game, it's just reliving childhood, but then it's so much more polished. I don't know what the timeline for this to come out to Steam is. It's still, I guess, alpha or whatever they want to call it. But to me, it feels really good. I think there's, still stuff for public release. But I've seen some casts of this game. They look good. There's some good ones out there like Chompy and stuff. But I don't see that many people that are that involved playing the game than casting and talking about the game. And as I've been trying to get better and find resources to learn and watch other people, it's really just been in the game and watching other replays. The casts are fun, but they're not. I'm not learning as much as I am just actually learning from these people that are very good at the game. So it's gonna skip ahead a bunch here, and then we'll go over some stuff. I'm doing this live as they are actually doing this battle right now. So it'll be a little laggy here as it gets caught up. Here we are. We're at 5 minutes already. We're fine now. So I definitely want to go through the game, talk about stuff that I think is important. Like, I think if you're learning the game, this is like stuff you want to pick up on and kind of just understand the general game flow of how this stuff works. I'm definitely going to miss stuff. This is a 5v5. There's going to be a lot going on. You've got water on each side. You've got a huge battle in the middle that's usually going to happen. So let me just go over players real quick. So bottom left, or southwest, we've got the warm color team, so Prosperity, Zapex, Crouxy, Soul Gamer, and was that Battlestag? Yeah, Battlestag up here. Then on the top right, we got Rimmer, or Northeast, Rimmer, Asadante, Opaki, Phalange. Who are we missing? Oh, Puopi. Puopi. He went in the water already. Alright, so let me just get real quick. Those are the players. Let's just go over what's happening. So you're going to have usually one dominant player taking this coast, and that's because they're going to get more metal over here. These mexes, they're going to be able to pick up these mexes, get a much bigger metal lead before they even go in the ocean. And this player isn't even going sea, actually, Prosperity. He's not going sea, he's going hovers. So let's see how that's turning out. Asante is going to have a metal disadvantage trying to fight this, but boats, he doesn't even have a single fighting boat out yet, or it's already been sunk. The boats are way more cost effective. Hovers are very, not worth the money. They're just sneaky. And he was able to basically get started on hovers. He went bots, then hovers, so he never had to actually go in the water and take the time to build a shipyard. So looks like it worked out. I'd have to watch more closely from the beginning to see if Asante was slow to get in the water and that's why he lost, or I'm not sure. But this is interesting to see hovers winning against, and he's going, okay. This is part of it right here. Building a seaplane platform and a shipyard, that's way too much metal being lost. He's going to lose all this. Unless his comm can be sneaky, and it's going to be a tough fight. But he's going to lose all this, and then they're going to lose the coast here, and therefore lose the sea with all those metal and those mexes. So that's unfortunate. We see a little bit more of an even battle going on the bottom right here. We see actually green, so Whoopi, who started in the water, actually literally start spot I think was right here, working off of like one mex to start, which is pretty nutty. But he literally went right in and got started in the water, which is, gonna have a pretty good water advantage if you have enough metal for it. And yeah, looks like he's got quite the ship lead with little dolphins and Elisal. So frigate, not even. What is going on with yellow? He loses. He went hovers too. Yeah, interesting choices. Not what you typically see here. Typically, you want to maybe make a mex or two, get right in the water, start a shipyard. Shipyards are going to be stronger. Ships are going to be stronger. But anyway, interesting plays from both people on from Soul and Prosperity with the hover action. Interesting. Okay, he does have a shipyard that's up now. He does have some light gunboats. So these gunboats are going to just, I believe they're going to wreck So 82 DPS. I'm looking down here. 82. Oh, I'm covering that for you guys. My bad. Let's move this real quick. Let's just keep it. I'll move it next time. There's stats for each unit. It might be even hard to read the text at this small on this big screen anyway. But I'll think about that for next time. But just what I'm looking at here, these gunboats. Oh my goodness, absolutely more cost effective. Yeah, absolutely more cost effective than the hovercraft. These hovercraft are going to get mopped up, especially if these stay together in a group like this. Yeah. Yeah. Very good, very good. Hovers all gonna get cleaned up. Yeah, he wasn't paying attention there. He's getting picked off and lost his numbers. And he already was at a disadvantage with the unit type. So, all right, we might have the C back. Might have the C back. See if the hover tank can do anything. I don't know. Okay, let's actually look at the middle. I haven't done it yet. We got a little bit of a push going from Battle Stag. Not going to get far. I mean, this is what you typically see in the middle. You can see each player get to kind of these lines ASAP. And it's really hard to cross on this map because if either side has a C advantage, which we're going to see... We were going to see the red team take the advantage up here and green here maybe, but no super dominance in the C yet. But if you have the big C advantage, it is so hard to get across this because the ships will just pick off your units as they're trying to cross, and they're much stronger. So typically just build up a defensive line and try to gather resources, keep them from getting across, get to tech 2, and try to make a play. See, we got sea battle, hovers versus boats. Like, I don't know how many times people need to watch this, but boats are going to wreck hovercraft every time. I mean, I think you can take some of the shittiest boats that are going to wreck the hovercraft still. Especially these... I learned after playing Sea a bit now more, like, these dolphins are actually, if you're controlling them, so good. Like, they're like the peewees or pawns of the sea. You can get the flank advantage, get the double damage from flanking around enemies, keep them moving so they don't get hit, especially if they're like plasma or other kind of projectiles. They're so good. Early game, having like 10 of these is way better than having like 3 or 4, I think, of the bigger ships, just because they can outmaneuver and blow them up. But if you're not microing, then you just want to get lazy and use destroyers or something, or frigates. Corvettes, I like the Corvettes, and they're super cheap. Alright, same thing up here. What? Okay, that is a gunboat. It looked like hovercraft to me for a second. But Ascendante looks like he's going to reclaim ownership of the sea here. If he pushes his advantage. He's got the units in the sea right now. Huge advantage. Prosperity with T2 bots. Alright, so he's invested his resources to get T2 bots. He'll be upgrading his mexes here first. Trying to build a metal lead. And he's definitely got the time as Ascendante's not really pushing his advantage here. Looks like Krauxy came and grabbed half these mexes with his hovercraft. Interesting. I mean, Prosperity should have grabbed them. But if they're left up, teammate hasn't grabbed them, then grab them. Just metal going to waste. Let's try to think. So look at overall economy is a good thing right now. I'll just zoom out to the whole map real quick. Don't know how much reclaim's going on, but right now the cool colors or the northeast side has quite a big metal lead. Only a minor energy lead, 2.9k to 2.8 or 2.7k. But that metal I've seen get up to 150 versus 100 for the south. Southwest team, so not sure. Alright, we got a hover flank, sorry, not hover flank, this is the boats pulling up against the hovers. See, the boats just completely drove hovers out of the water. This guy needs to make a pivot. Soul Gamer needs to make a pivot, or he's got to try something. He's pretty useless. He's now sending his commander out with no health to go get this mechs. If any of these boats even see that, just go blow them up. I guess he doesn't have subs if he stays underwater, but you can attack right above the water right here and still do splash damage on him. Alright. Soul Gamer, very interesting stuff so far. It says he's at 3 ranks, so Yeah, well, just really quick, you can look over here. It's my understanding, like, these chevrons are more of, like, your experience. And then your actual, like, game rating is this number here, which it's a rough estimate, and it's usually accurate to a degree, but you'd get some lopsided games still all the time. Just as a point of reference, it's definitely not perfect, but it's a good kind of indicator of the skill level someone might be at. Yeah, I mean, they can't do anything to him as he's underwater. They don't have any ships, so they can't build. Yeah. Can't build subs, but it looks like Crouxy's moving into the North Sea more, investing here with an amphibious complex. I'm not that familiar with that. Huh. I'm not as familiar with that building. It doesn't seem to make anything useful. Like, it's just, yeah, it's not even boats. Amphibious / underwater units. I would want, like, subs and ships out of there, but okay. I don't know. Too much hovercraft in this game for me. I don't think they're viable in most of these scenarios. They're super viable for, or can be super viable for a quick flank, unsuspecting flank, but otherwise, they're too weak. They're not cost efficient. They're going to lose to other types. So we see the boats just cleaned up this whole sea. Still not pushing advantage here, or he sent all those ships to his death in the middle. I don't know what happened to all those ships he had. I feel like he should have gotten more out of that. Looks like maybe this. I don't know what. He had the clear advantage in the sea. I don't know. Interesting, but Prosperity's going to keep sending some stuff. He's sending some, yeah, higher level hover tanks. But still, I mean, oh no. This wasn't a good idea. Asadante is trying to go to Shipyard T2. Doesn't have the metal or the build power for it. This is going to take a while. Right now it's hovering up to 4 minutes. That's just not... Yeah, that's not good. Way too early without enough metal to be trying to do that. Especially, like, at the minimum, like, reclaim this stupid thing and put your money into that. Like, you gotta make a decision here. You don't have the metal to be doing this. You're just stalling all your stuff right now. Total stall coming out of him, unfortunately. Let's check who else is on T2. Rimmer's on T2 with vehicles in the middle. He's got some of his mechs is upgraded, so he's in the process. Opaki back here, don't think I've seen much out of him. He's gone to T2 bots and planes, so it looks like pretty tech heavy, but not super great economy yet. If you're going that much, focusing that much tech 17 minutes in, I mean, I guess he has built both a T2 bot and aircraft lab, which I wouldn't recommend until you get more energy and stuff rolling with your economy to make it easier to make those things, but because you can't even support using, like, you can't even be building stuff right now out of them. He could, he's got some in it, but he's not going to be able to do it for long. I just don't know what the point of this is. Looks like he's AFK right now. Looks like he's AFK, but he's building up some metal, I guess, and sharing his energy with the team. Alright. Flames were at T1. Okay, so here we go. That's what you want to start seeing about this time. Definitely want to see some fusion reactors. Big energy coming up. Phalange has done great with the eco. Phalange has done great with the eco. That's where maybe some of their metal lead might be coming from. Yeah, Pupe's been doing work with all the C-Maxes, getting a good amount of metal here. But yeah, him and Phalange, tons of metal. Just Croxy on the other side with a lot of metal. So that's who are... People building more units right now have the capability to build more units. Alright, here's a big boy. Gonna wreak some havoc on this land. Let's see if I can scroll. How did I do that before? Oh well. I wanted to like do a different point of view. I forgot what command it was. I never do it during game because it's too difficult, but it's fun to look at things. There we go. Sweet. So it's fun to watch like plasma come raining in on these guys. Oh, they're so toast. Oh, God. See, this is what makes... Oh, man. This makes this sea very difficult. Sorry, this middle strait of the sea very difficult to cross because of shit like this. This isn't even a T2, is it? Or is it a... It is T2. It's a Dreadnought. But yeah, even a Corsair... where is it? Yeah, even the Corsair destroyers out of the T1 yard are pretty good. But yeah, we're taking up another level when you get to T2 Dreadnoughts. This game is on goes on long enough. We'll probably see a flagship too. Those are insane, big boys. But yeah, there's the Dreadnought. So over 3K metal put into that boy. It's a lot. Commander and a half worth of metal in one unit right here. But it's doing work, right? Cleaned off this whole beach. Damaged some economy from Stag. Probably a good bit of economy. I mean, I don't even see. He's got like 10 windmills left. And 11 metal income. Yeah, he's pretty toast. So this is the point. Northeast, they have a very strong sea advantage. They've cleaned up mid, pushed them back. They've got this whole sea. They're pushing into this sea. If they had any units, this is time to shove it and end this game. I would definitely at least push a lineup here, start reclaiming anything in the back, just get all this control over all this, and really corner these guys in. I mean, it's almost kind of looking like that right now, but they just need to solidify it and shore things up. This big boy, that thing is going to take a while to die, especially with, what, 1 or 2 flamers to defend. Oh, those rocket ships. It's going to be on these longbows? Yeah. Oh my god. It's brutal. Not great fighting other ships usually. They're kind of fragile, and it's hard to land those shots against ships, but when you're just destroying buildings on land... Oh, it's so cool looking. Yeah, those are great. I mean, these guys are just trying to repair that. They're just wasting. Yeah. It's not like anyone's coming to save them. You don't gotta repair shit up here. You just gotta retreat at this point. Someone in the back's gotta try to help, and that's gonna be no one. Soul Gamer's been annihilated too. Still just trying to make a T2 lab and get back in the game. Kraux's commander's running. What is he? He's building Aphis. Yeah. This is interesting. He's got the economy going strong, but he didn't do much with units. He tried to purely eco and still has yet to help his team. At some point here, maybe get that first one done, and you should have started pumping out T2 units into the mid to try to help them keep the map. But at this point, you've lost too much map. They're going to get such a big lead from all these mexes, plus all the reclaim they're going to get with the map they control. Yeah, this is a matter of time now, unless there's a big turnaround somehow. Alright, we see planes coming in. Just fighters. Do we have any bombers following them up? No. I don't know what these are coming over for. Just checking things out. Kill some other fighters. Yeah, see, this thing just is gonna keep rolling. The only thing that might kill it is if they kill Stag and he dies in a comm explosion. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, he's trying to run to the water. 3, 2, oh! 1%, 46 HP running in the water. I don't think he was paying attention. Phalange definitely could have killed him right there. He's got the energy, he needs to come out. Oh, he does not. But he would ideally come out stealth and D-gun those. But he's got no. He can't even D-gun. Excuse me. That's rough. This thing is still going. Prosperity gonna get it? Is he gonna get the D-gun in? Oh, he missed! Get it in! Oh my god, 13%. Yeah. Alright, so It looks like Asadante was actually given enough time to get this done and make some ships. He was left alone to get that rolling. And is now just going to hammer this side of the beach. Yeah, this is just insane. Are we going to see an APOC? I don't think it's going to get done in time. He's trying. He's trying, but it's not going to get done in time. Yeah, so I'm going to hopefully hop in the next game and play. But this was fun casting this one. This is only a matter of them resigning or just a few minutes to finish this up. But yeah, I've just been watching people cast these games. So I wanted to give it a try. Definitely want to. I don't think there's enough good content out there for people trying to learn this game, and it's a great game, so I want to promote it and give people some content to maybe see it and hopefully help or learn a thing or two. If not, whatever. I don't care. Hopefully you enjoyed watching. This is still fun. This game's great. But yeah, if you have comments or feedback on how I should be looking at doing this, this is kind of a hodgepodge of, hey, let's watch the game, let's see some cool stuff, let's throw in some tips, let's talk about some approaches and some styles and what I think about them based on my experience over the last few weeks. But yeah, open to feedback and suggestions on how to approach this better next time. Definitely fun to just step out for a game and take a look at everyone, though. Yeah, this is Hubbard's doing work. Prosperity hanging on, barely. He's going down, yep. Alright, that is it. That should be it. We've got 2 commanders left. Zapex right there and Proxy right here. You just got too much. Too much to deal with. What do we got coming in? Oh, we made some experimentals. And he's just, that's a waste. But anyway. Yeah. Opaki, I don't know. Did he do damage? I don't think he did damage, did he? No. He's been just playing around in the back here. His team's already won the game by the time he sent up some units. And then I think that goes for Krauxy too, though. Krauxy lost the game before he could get in it. Battlestag, unfortunately, couldn't get much work done in the middle, but, I mean, he held. He really needed his team to help him. You had one losing the sea here. You had Krauxy trying to eco in the back. Stag was up here trying to hold the line by himself. Got blown apart, especially once this water was lost. And he had one of his players controlling up here for a bit, but didn't push their advantage and fully wipe this guy off, let him come back. Went T2 and didn't see much out of the T2. Kept trying to make it weird amphibious stuff. We got 3 Aphyses now, advanced fusion reactors. That's just... what are you doing? These Shivas are just gonna come wreck everything. I got, like, what are we even making? We built ourselves a couple big lasers. We're trying to do a bombing run? Is that where our money's going? Our economy's going? This is interesting. We've got how many bombers? Is that the first one? We got 1 bomber. That's the first one. I mean, yeah, this is just wasting time at this point. Let's watch these Shivas. This. Yeah. This game looks so good, though. Like I said, it's like Total Annihilation, just so nostalgic from... I know there's been iterations of games from Total Annihilation to here, but I just remember that way back in the day, so fun, and this is just so cleaned up. So polished looking compared to that junk we were playing on back then. And I did a bit of Supreme Commander, but I didn't really get into it like I did Total Annihilation in this game. So the big lasers, doing everything he can as a last stand. Here's another thing real quick. This is kind of a waste of resources to build this many of those construction vehicles. You're much better off building, just to help build stuff, these consoles. Yeah, is that one? No, it's a hovercraft. So the console has... It's not going to tell me here. Oh, shots are getting in. Oh, we did see the APOC. Yeah, okay. That'll do her. That thing is 17,000 metal to make that. But look at that range, just penetrating all the way in there. It's going to wreck this whole line of defense he wasted money on. He has a couple little AAs, but he's more anti-air. And it's not going to matter. Just a pile of anti-air here. Okay. This shit's alive? Some of this shit's alive. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we'll watch this to the conclusion just in case something crazy happens, but this has been over. For one player, though, he's absolutely got great eco. He's got about half the other team's whole eco, just himself, but it's not going to be enough. And actually, that energy is more than this team. Any single one player. Just barely, though. We're going to have much more. They're going to do much more here. The Aphises. No, they have plenty of. They have all the time in the world. They have the whole map. Here's an example of Fog of War just being annoying. See how many shots it's taken just to kill this? It's because... Let's see if I can look at his vision real quick. Oh, turn off player view. Yeah, so Fog of War, he's seeing just this dot that's going to kind of keep moving around a little bit. Oh, that'll do it. That'll do some AoE and finish it. But it's not totally accurate to where it is. So it was like here, and it was showing it as like right over here. So the ship is just pounding that spot, but it's not hitting it. So radar is super important to help you see him, but doesn't give you clear line of sight. You need like little ghosts to walk up, or need spy planes flying over or something to give you vision to make your backline more accurate. All right, what's going to be the nail in the coffin here? So we should do a survey. You can see some. Is it going to be amphibious tanks up the side? Is it going to be like a nuke coming in? What was that? Nuclear bombers. Where's that coming from? Oh, it's missile trucks. Pope is asking for help to finish it. This might do it right here. 3 dragons coming in. What do we have for AA? Couple long range. We got some shots left. That's gonna be all of them. They spent. Yeah. Alright, they gotta recharge. Let's see if these can do it. I don't think so. gonna draw him out into the fire of these, though. Oh, man. Oh, man. Roasted. Damn. Crouch, he's still making the last stand on the hill. With Zap X supporting, trying to make some of his own dragons, which at this rate is 4 minutes of dragon. Not really gonna help. Alright, we got a Titan coming in over here. Juggernaut. It's core side. Got some shields coming in. Yeah, really missed an opportunity here to take out all this. I don't think he had radar or line of sight to kill these, but he was definitely... This thing's been in range. He could have easily killed all this over here already. Oh, that's good to know. A flagship actually has enough firepower to break one shield? Is it going to break it? Doesn't look like it's going to break it. Okay, maybe not. They're like half coming in. Huh. It says it's down to 8%. I don't know how these things work exactly. I need like multiple... These people don't know how to close out the game. Yeah. There's a shot in there. Got an Aphis. Aphis goes, blows up a lot of shit around it. No, actually, that was probably... He had an advanced geothermal, I bet, which was not smart. Well, you don't expect to be building an advanced geothermal back here and having this happen, I guess, but... Got atomic bombers. So yeah, if you're interested in this game, by the way, Discord's the most active place for this. Got a very good Discord. If I remember, I'll link it in the video. But you can always go to their website, Beyond All Reason, go to their website. They got links to Discord and everything. Totally free to play right now. Totally free to play. Not that graphically intense. This computer I built like 10 years ago, and it handles this game for the most part fine. Definitely some slower frames when there's thousands and thousands of units on the screen on a bigger map, but most of the time, and even I can play through that fine. Other people run into problems way earlier than me. So not that graphically intense, don't need the best PC to run this game. And like I said, if you're a fan of just RTS in general, it's one to check out. But certainly if you've liked Supreme Commander, Total Annihilation, that's the kind of stuff from back in the day, this is where it's at now. We've got usually like every day we've got kind of a big game going on. There's 8v8s going on like all day, one lobby, which is awesome. And then there's several of these smaller ones, like 4v4s, 5v5s, 1v1s, 2v2s, all that. Like, all that's going on. I like play the 8v8s the most, and like play the front is the best way to learn. Just get shoved right into it and kind of figure out how to survive. And that's what I like to play the most. But I've been doing a little bit more of like 2s and 2s, 3v3s. Haven't done as much 1v1. I think I do okay, but I just prefer to have like the teamwork aspect of this game. And 1v1, you're kind of like, obviously the map is going to vary how you're going to play and approach the 1v1, but a lot of things are going to stay pretty general. Where, damn, those atomic bombers are crazy. Where in team games, you got a lot more versatility, like, and also very map dependent. But if you have a map that's got back lane spots, so there's a lot of opportunity because the back lane typically is not always going to be helping T1. They're going to push and do some eco rush, get a nuke off first, get a bomb raid off first, get some early T2 units to really try to kill a lane. A lot more versatility in the bigger games, and AV8s are a lot of fun for how you can fill different roles. But best way to learn is to play the front in an AV8. Play smaller games, or if you're going to play AV8, don't play in the back. You're not going to learn much. You need to be in the front to learn how to play. Once you get the game down, then in the back, you can try some cool stuff. Crouxy going down, boy. About that time. Oops, sorry about that. Boom! Took out those aphises with it. And that wraps it up. Alright, once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. If you got feedback, drop it in the comments or reach out to me on Discord. Appreciate it. Otherwise, take it easy. That was a fun one.